of the air element. And if you go through the whole nyas, it goes through a whole list of different, like for example, apo me retasi shataha. I take all the water in the element and I put it into the shukra, and then the shukra into the hridaya, and so on. I take all of the earth in the entire world and I put it into the sharira, into the body. I identify all of the earth element that I've projected outwards. I identify it with the sharira, which is made up of earth, and then I take the energy of the sharira and put it into the hridaya. My point being that this is the sort of thing that I personally regard as being scientific, because it is telling you exactly, even though I have to honestly say the vast majority, in fact everybody I know no one I know who I ever asked about this could really provide me any kind of explanation, because of course nobody is taught this sort of thing. They may be taught to recite it, but they're not usually taught how to connect the words together. And unfortunately that's usually because very few people actually pay attention to becoming familiar with how the prana in the body is circulating, becoming well acquainted with the prana, developing a relationship with the prana, or what kind of relationship between you, the aham, and the prana. The two things are working together. The aham is the thing that is identifying that you are who you are, and the prana is the thing that is permitting you to be who you are. Two different things, but at the same time they're the same thing. So to me, this is a far more scientific thing than the idea that only what the sense organs can deal with is real and everything else is some sort of figment of the imagination. So, is prana scientific? In my opinion, it's highly scientific. And the science of prana is even more highly scientific, because it permits you to determine at any one moment whether you are going to be investing a majority of your attention externally, a majority of your attention internally, whether you're going to be generating some sort of pattern by which at some time during the day or the week or the month there is more of your attention projected externally, and during the rest of the time whether that energy is brought back internally. There are, of course, there's no end to concepts here in the